Hello everyone, welcome to S.E.W. New Generation.
These two teamed these two teamed together in that tag team three-way match for the tag titles on Thunderdome, and you see Cyrus giving him a big smack before the match.
He wasn't having any of it. He's like, you're the reason we lost. Oh god.
Oh! He immediately goes for the crossface that he ended the Syndicate Prince off of.
Oh,
I'll tell you, that crossface is deadly, man.
oh god, what is this?
Look at how tall that man is, and he's doing a sunset flip.
Bro, he's going ham. No, he's going emo. He's bringing the emo to Carrying Crime.
And to be fair, the creator of this character has admitted that the character is emo, so don't bully us for saying that. Oh, just did a backflip. We've seen this multiple times out of Carrion, haven't we?
Yeah. He's done flips all around the ring, and looks like it's just not a good day for him. It's just not a good day for Cyrus, you know?
Oh, roll up.
One, and that's all we're gonna get out of that.
Okay, count out one.
Oh,
gets clotheslined down into the corner.
This is not looking too good for Cyrus.
Yeah, or his face.
Oh god.
Yeah, really not his face.
That was more like a shin, and that was the kick right there.
Carrion's going off. He did not enjoy getting disrespected before the match started.
Cyrus, the coward he is, goes outside the ring.
I mean, he was also a pretty big coward for smacking him before the match started. He got a cheap shot.
Oh, a big elbow.
Big elbow to the face.
Counter and punches. Oh, a big right hand. A kick right to the gut. Combos. A bunch of chops right there. Uh-oh. This can't be good. Count of 4, count of 5 now. Oh.
Neck breaker.
That's out of count of 7.
Are they gonna count? I think Carrion's trying to get his opponent counted out.
Count of 8 now.
Cyrus better get back. Oh, he breaks the count. I don't know how smart that was. That would have been an easy win.
That would have been easy dubs for Carrion, but he wants to win this He wants to win this the manly way.
I don't know. There's normally nothing manly about Carrion.
Well, that is true. He's a spoiled brat, and it's
Protoplex.
It's pretty much over. 1, 2, and a kick out. Surprisingly.
Surprisingly, men really hating on Cyrus. I think he went for a Samoan drop, but he's already just
big caught with he got caught with a big power slam. This ain't. Is he gonna go for that edge-o-matic?
Oh, he went for that inverted sit out mat slam.
Carrion is busted open after that knee. Oh, and
another smack.
The disrespect continues.
Oh, I'm pulling out a little bit of, you know, Ric Flair.
Yeah. The disrespect just continues with this guy. No, oh, and his feet are under the ropes.
His feet were under the ropes.
Oh, what is it going to go here? Another clothesline.
Going for a kick. He gets caught with a leg trip instead. Oh, that rolling cutter you've seen him hit so many times.
Well, I don't think this is going to be enough.
I don't think that was enough either. Cody Cutter.
Will this be enough?
Probably
1,
not.
2. I was about to say that's a huge upset.
Another big kick out.
I was about to say that'd be a huge upset right
He's
there.
going to the well once again.
And this is what happens when you push your luck too far. And he's getting pinned off a clothesline. And a kick out of one.
Okay, well, I thought it was over there. Oh, returning the favor with a knee to the face. Now he's busted open. You can see the blood dripping. Actually, I would say you can see the blood dripping down his face with that face paint kind of covers everything.
That is very true. What is this? Dumping him over the top.
Big spear to the outside. Shades of Edge. I know people are gonna be like, "That's Big E," but no, Edge did it first. Another knee to the face. You gotta wonder if Carrion's knee is getting bloody.
Oh,
cross-faced on the outside.
He just must have dealt damage to him at this point.
I feel like he wants to end it in count out at this point.
Yeah.
It kind of looks like Cyrus's arm is in his shorts.
Those Louis Vuittons might have a hole in them.
Yeah, I think Cyrus stuck his arm through Carrion's Louis Vuitton.
Kind of shy from the ref. This can't be good for either of them.
Never mind. Carrion doing the wise. I don't know if it's wise because he's walking all the way around. Also, he's taking his sweet old time. Cyrus already stood up by the time he got in the ring.
But he was ready for him there.
He was ready. He just threw him right off of that bulldog attempt.
Cover
Getting
right
off that big knee. I don't think that's over. But
and a kick out.
This has kind of been all Carrion's match.
I mean, it would figure. He's been a dominant force so far, but
I don't think he's been defeated yet, has he?
I don't think so. He might get defeated if Cyrus could actually do something.
Because, I mean, unless you count that tag team match as a loss, but
in
he wasn't pinned. Yeah, in solo, he has not been pinned at all. Maybe that ends now.
1, 2, ooh.
No, big kick out.
And now he
Bulldog, he gets it this time. Just stalking him. He went for a stomp to the face. I don't know if that's smart. Rebounding him against the ropes.
Arm drag.
Catches him with an arm drag. That might have been a hip toss, actually, but
yeah, probably was a hip toss. Oh.
Throat thrust. As you can tell, this man idolizes Cody Rhodes.
And now a dark matter. See, this guy's making me choke. I don't know why.
Big elbow. I don't know what Carrion just did, but that's not very smart. He just sat on the ropes.
Oh!
Super kick to the face.
Oh, but he caught him with a kick to the guy and a big chop. This
Getting thrown right back into the corner. This time he delivers a forearm of his own.
This match has been crazy off the bat.
Going right back after that arm. You know, it's a wonder no one's been injured yet, the amount of body parts that people have been targeting over the past.
You know what's crazy? This is only the first match of the night. We're still on the first match of the night. This match ain't ending. 1, 2, 3.
Well, he got pinned off a normal DDT.
Oh my god! The biggest upset. But if you saw that blood, he probably lost a lot of blood in that match.
I think that's blood on Cyrus' face, but then again, his hair is a velvet red and his face isn't much different.
Oh my god, look at this guy, he's weird.
Look at him. It looks like the stalker you'd see following you home after you were at the gym.
Oh god. What?
How did he get there?
He just teleported off the ramp.
He teleported. Man, is that Carrion laying out there?
He's looking at Carrion's body.
Oh no! Run, Carrion! William gets the pin off first.
2.
What?
Welcome to match 2.
This match is because of what happened previously at Thunderdome.
There should be a replay somewhere.
before this, maybe after, we don't know, there might be. But, these two teams, we don't understand, because it was quite indecisive. William covered Cyrus at the same exact time as Chris covered the Syndicate Prince, and the ball counted for Chris, and for that reason, the Anarchists, so these two right here, have requested a rematch. And if they win tonight at S.E.W. Road to Glory, which is the next show, they will be getting a tag team title opportunity versus Zeke, and, Chris.
Chris. The Anarchists don't like Chris as Chris Two Belts. They're like, that doesn't have a ring to it, so they want to take these tag gold away from them.
We want the Anarchist Two Belts. They already hold both of the... Well, at least personally, I would like to see them both have both titles.
Yeah.
But, you know, we'll just have to wait and see.
Here comes that U.S. champ and one half of the tag champs.
It appears he left his tag titles in the back. I don't think he wanted to... chance, you know. I feel like the Anarchists are the type of guys that would run off with the titles if they got their hands on them.
He was probably scared to take it out with them because they would probably steal them, you know?
Hopefully he told Zeke, his partner, the same idea.
Probably not. But that U.S. title, though.
It looks so good on Chris, I'm not gonna lie. It matches him so well.
It matches his
By the
energy.
way, Chris is one title away from becoming Grand Slam champion. And you know what that is? That's the world title. The title that the Syndicate Prince is holding.
It seems like he left his tag title in the back, too.
I'll say what, Zeke knows how to get the crowd hyped up.
He has the energy to do that.
I mean, and he's coming off of 2 big wins. He got 2 big wins in the same night. They won the tag titles, and he beat William Lee in the same night on last Thunderdome. He beat he beat Universal Champion and won tag titles in one night. That's not something that goes unnoticed here.
That definitely goes in the record books for sure.
If he keeps up doing this, he'll be getting himself a world or universal title shot real soon. But he just better hope he can keep his head on straight for this match, because if the Anarchists somehow come out with a win, they could be very, very dangerously close to losing their tag titles.
Because if the Anarchists come out with a win, you know they'll be ready for the pay-per-view of Road to Glory.
And that will be the main event, I guarantee it.
Bullshit! You fucking God!
But that being said,
let's get this match started.
The Anarchists gotta make it through tonight.
Yeah. You could tell Chris has been dominant in his past few matches. Surprisingly, we've never seen Chris this dominant.
He pinned the Syndicate Prince. He hit him with that big spiral tap off the top rope. Oh, he's immediately tagging Zeke in. Oh, he went for that jumping clothesline. Zeke just dodged out of the way. He had that scouted a mile away.
You know what? I feel like Chris didn't want any more of Syndicate Prince.
You know, I wouldn't blame him. He did win in that, oh, nice counter by the Syndicate Prince. He did win in that steel cage, and, oh, pulling on his tag team partner's finisher. But he did win in that steel cage match, and he won, he pinned him to become tag team champions with Zeke.
That is true.
I don't know why he would want more.
But William has Zeke in some sort of hold here.
You already know William wants redemption for him losing at Thunderdome.
William this time targeting the leg, the same leg that Karrion targeted a while ago.
Well, I hate to break it to you, I'm leaving him solo on commentary for a few minutes.
And Syndicate Prince with a huge leaping stomp. And now Syndicate Prince with a big jumping knee. No. Zeke counters and hits him with a big boot to the face. Chris dodges out of the way, more like a weave, but Chris, grabbing the legs, drives his neck right on the knee. Now Chris dragging him to the corner. Oh, we're gonna get to see some tag team offense here from Chris and Zeke. What is this? Oh, a launching shoulder tackle. And now Zeke targeting the limbs of the Syndicate Prince. And a big stomp. Well, you know what I meant. Big double knees right to the back. And a big lariat right there. Syndicate Prince going for the tag to William. William spins right into a stunner. And then a springboard clothesline from Chris. Big combo right there off of the chop. And a big knee right to the face. Delivering another knee. William gets back up to one knee. Chris. Oh, with a big slam right there. Looks sort of like a gut wrench. William counters Chris now. What could William be going for here? Oh! That looked like Chris's move, the Destroyer. Now Syndicate Prince delivers a big running knee, and now a throat thrust. Now to try to deliver an elbow probably. Now Chris throwing Syndicate Prince to the ropes. Caught. Oh, big roundhouse kick to end there. After a knee right to the gut. Syndicate Prince, Irish whip. Try to deliver a drop kick. Syndicate Prince counters Zeke. Zeke gets put up against the ropes. And now Syndicate Prince gets launched outside the ring. Zeke targeting William. Zeke with a Hurricane Rana launching Syndicate Prince to the steel steps. Now targeting the leg of Syndicate Prince. Syndicate Prince now throws him right up against the the barricade. Excuse me. Now the combos begin to come from Syndicate Prince. Count of 5 from the ref. Count of 6. Big spinning backhand. Oh, and a big knee right there. Count of 7. Syndicate Prince just staring at him. Oh, what is this? A big rolling, or big crossroads. Now a cover. 1, and a kick out of 1 from Zeke. Gets brought into the turnbuckle. Tag team offense from the Anarchists beginning to come. Oh, and a big backdrop suplex and an actual powerbomb combo from the Anarchists. And now Zeke delivering, what is this? Probably a blackout.
Giant knee from Zeke!
And now my partner comes back with a giant knee.
Another knee!
And now William counters once more. There's been 2 tag team offense moves in this match so far. Oh, what is this? He's going for that.
Oh, that looks like that rolling leg lock.
He's right at the ropes though. Will he reach for him?
Syndicate Prince stops Chris. Oh, I thought he stopped Chris. I'm sorry. He's out of my line of sight.
He was out of both our lines of sight. Oh,
he just dodged William's big kick that he's knocked out so many competitors with. William reaches for the tag. He gets it. Syndicate Prince gets in this matchup. Is he gonna let Zeke tag?
What is Syndicate Prince doing?
Don't let Zeke tag. He stops Zeke from tagging just in the nick of time.
Irish whip right to the corner. What is
he
this?
doing what I think he's doing? It looked like he was gonna turn him around and try and hit him with that
a big
electric chair driver that you see him hit. Now, Zeke hitting him with another big knee to the face.
Grabbing the arm now.
Arm trap DDT. Syndicate Prince smartly rolls out. It looks like Chris is gonna go over there and try and do something to get him back in the ring, probably.
Chris just throws Syndicate Prince right back in the ring. Syndicate Prince pops right back up, but then gets.
I don't know if that was the smartest of ideas. He was caught immediately by Zeke.
Oh, now Syndicate Prince has him. What is this?
Puts him up on the shoulders in the fireman's carry. Drops him right on the ropes. That'll take the air right out of you.
Now he's targeting that leg. They have been targeting that leg of Zeke this whole match, and now hits him with that big chop. A big discus chop.
Oh, he looks like he's going to the top, but I think Zeke's gonna move away from it. He's just showboating. I don't know about that.
Oh no,
he tags in William. That's a smart decision. Keep those fresh tags, and he immediately gets caught with a rolling stunner.
It immediately gets hit with a rolling stunner. William rolls out the ring, which is also a smart decision, letting Chris tag in a more injured opponent. And now William takes advantage.
Him with that Fez press.
William takes advantage with the Fez press. Now William probably going to deliver a
headbutt. Oh. He went for the headbutt. He failed. Now he's all dizzy. He just got caught with that giant big boot.
William stops him. It looked like Zeke was trying to go for a tag.
He did not let it phase him. He's putting him in the... Oh, I thought he was going to the corner, but he takes him to the ropes.
Now what is going to happen here? Oh!
He tried to jump over him. He got caught in midair with a power slam. He's getting pinned off that.
One, and Chris quick to break it up. Oh!
Cody Cutter! He misses.
I don't think that should have missed. It looked like it was a miscalculation or an error there.
Oh, Pele kick right to the arm. That'll do damage if done correctly.
Oh.
Final cut, that twisting suplex.
Now a Samoan drop. A Samoan drop from William. Now,
that looks like it hurt. You can definitely tell Zeke got the wind knocked out of him with that one.
Now tagging in Syndicate Prince. Uh-oh.
He just immediately gets caught with that finisher. Zeke always hits that standing corkscrew shooting star press.
Cover.
Immediately gets in the ring and breaks it up before two.
Not a smart decision, pinning right in front of William.
Times have changed. I ain't the same, mama.
Well, that's right. Someone ain't gonna be the same after this match, Rebel.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, another big knee!
Now he's pulling out big knees.
Now he's tagging in his partner.
This is why the Anarchists have been so dominant in the tag team division before. They have frequent tags everywhere they go. But now Zeke's pulling out his own knee. He's trying to go for a tag. Can he make it? He makes it there before William can stop him. But William's immediately waiting for Chris. He catches him. Is that an attitude adjustment?
He steals Chris' move.
He stole his own finisher. He hit Chris with his own finish. That's crazy. Bro, you love to see it. I don't know what Syndicate Prince is doing. He's sort of just staring down Zeke.
That was a good hammerlock move. Or maybe that was just an inverted DDT. I'm probably just blind.
That was an inverted hammerlock DDT. No, you're right. It was hammerlock.
Oh, well, it was hammerlock something. We all know Chris and these hammerlock moves. He's addicted to them.
Yeah, but they work so well for him, so why would he change him? I don't know what Chris was trying to go for, but Williams had it scouted from a mile away.
And
he catches him with the third Samoan drop.
Chris's back has got to be aching him by now with all these Samoan drops.
Yeah, that's the third one Williams hit. You've got a one. Uh-oh. I'm pretty sure we know what comes next. Oh, Chris gets out of it before William can put him in the corner. Only one of two things could have happened if William would have finished putting him in the corner.
Uh-oh, now what is going to happen here?
Uh-oh. Giant kick to the face. Is he going to follow it up? He follows it up with a giant stomp to the chest.
Stomp right to the arm. Oh, what is this?
Kick to the spine. That kick could seriously hurt someone.
Tagging in Zeke.
I don't know if that's the smartest decision. Then again, Zeke is the fresher competitor. He catches him with the rolling cutter. It seems like everybody in S.E.W. loves to be doing those rolling cutters now.
and Syndicate Prince breaks it up before the count even started.
Oh, he hits him with a spear off the apron. A little bit of foul play by Zeke. He clearly does not want this match ruined for him.
He does not want this match to end. I'm not gonna lie, it was kind of smart by Zeke because he knows the Anarchists love those Frankwit tags. What is this?
Oh, he follows it up with a curb stomp. Williams busted open.
Oh, Williams
catches him with a possum pin.
One. And a kick out.
Oh,
of
he
one.
kicks out at one.
And a
Gets
big
caught with
knee.
another big knee. You can't take many more of those before you start getting dizzy and not being able to stand. Corkscrew shooting star from the top rope.
Corkscrew shooting star.
Syndicate Prince is right there to break it up before one again.
Again, not a smart decision to pin right in front of their tag team partner.
What is he doing? Fallaway slam. Well, you know Williams got to make a tag if he plans on doing anything.
Yeah, they've been stopping them from making these Frankwit tags that they're so used to doing, and it's taking away their offense.
You isolate a tag team, man. You isolate that one member, and it's pretty much a 1v2 at that point. Oh, he immediately is caught with an accordion rack. Will William tap?
Will William tap? William gets out of it.
Yeah, I think William got out of it. Either way, Syndicate Prince was right there to break it up. Catches him with a discus pump kick.
Right to the back of the head, too.
Throwing him into the ropes. Oh, it looked like he went to throw him in the air.
One.
Again, pinning right in front of the tag team partner. That's not a smart decision. But he's getting thrown right out of the ring. Oh! I don't know what William was trying to do, but it did not work out. Chris was going to the top rope, but we see that spiral tap that he used to end off Syndicate Prince. Is it over?
Is it over?
One, two,
and a
William
kick out.
saves this matchup for his team.
The heart of William. The heart of William. He knows the Anarchist.
Syndicate Prince just knocked him out with that ATL on the outside. Now he's move thieving.
William on the inside, targeting Chris. This could be the
Syndicate
Anarchist
Prince
moment.
just took out Zeke with his own finisher.
This could be the Anarchist moment. Zeke
Throws him right into the ring.
William
Oh, giant haymaker punch. He's gonna tag in the fresher member. He can finally get a tag out. Oh, Syndicate Prince throws him right out of the apron. Punches him.
Big. Uh-oh.
Oh,
Chris
he just gets
counters.
hung up on the ropes. Oh, chop.
And now it's kick to the gut.
Puts him in the cradle. Drops him on the ropes again.
Hung him dry. I don't know how
Again, they're
smart
back
this
to making
is.
those frequent tags, but I don't know if that was a smart decision. Oh! Zeke catches him with that rolling cutter.
But Rebel's the only one on this corner.
Yeah, I don't. Zeke's trying to go to the top rope. I don't know what he's. Oh! He moves! Big boot!
Williams called him up.
He's charging him up with the finisher. William nail it. The protoplex lands.
Chris
Is it
is on the
over?
outside. Chris is on the outside down.
Chris is
One,
knocked out.
Two, and a kick
He
out.
gets out. Barely. If you were William and Syndicate Prince, what would you be trying to do right now to put the nail in the coffin?
Uh-oh. This can't be good.
Oh, Pele
Cover.
pins him. I don't know why he would pin off a Pele.
And he
rope
grabs the
break.
rope.
Syndicate Prince was sort of just standing there, so if he wouldn't have kicked out,
There would have been some issues in the Anarchist if that would have happened.
oh, he went for that discus punch. Punt kick.
Punch. He went for that discus punt kick. William gets out of this.
Oh, goes right to the leg of Chris.
Big headbutt right there and a cover.
Oh, Zeke knocks out the ref.
That's not right. The ref is.
Zeke gets thrown to the outside. He is out of this matchup for a little bit.
Uh-oh!
He gets caught with a stunner. Oh.
Oh, the action has spilled to the outside.
Just does rapid punches to the face.
This action has went to the outside. Count of 3 now. Throws him back in the ring.
Oh, Zeke is just getting rocked.
I don't know what William's doing, but he's got to get back in the ring.
Big neck breaker. Williams got to get back in the ring. Why would he throw Zeke into the ring?
I think he wants all of them. William wants all the smoke.
I don't know if that's the smartest decision because Williams getting thrown right into the corner. That's not good. Chris Adamore won him. He gets caught with a big enziguri. He gets knocked down. This isn't good for Chris. Protoplex!
Cover! What?
Zeke breaks it up once more.
Uh-oh. We know what could be coming here.
Ref Chris moves. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Tribute to Eddie Guerrero, it looks like. That's a 1. A 2. A 3 with the 3 amigos. Kip up right after. He's tagging in Zeke. I don't know if that's a smart decision. Zeke still is not the highest health. He has been damaged this whole match, and not to mention he's been targeted by the Syndicate Prince outside this whole outside the ring, off and on.
Uh-oh,
Getting thrown out. What is he gonna follow this up with?
Oh, William
nothing. William moves.
Headbutt.
Giant headbutt.
Uh-oh. Oh, that's just... Oh, the camel clutch.
He's inflicting all the damage possible. Look at the wrench on the back. He taps, but he's on the outside. It doesn't matter. William just needs to do that in the ring next time.
Count of 4. Count of 5 now. William is thrown in the ring.
Chris forces William back in the ring. Uh-oh, Zeke's going after Syndicate Prince.
Now William's going after...
William says, you know what, if my partner's knocked out, so is yours, but William misses with the dropkick. Chris runs inside and hits him with a Thesz press. Zeke better hurry up and try to not get himself counted out. They've done a really good job at isolating the Anarchists this match, though.
Yeah. William gets tossed around. This can't be good.
Syndicate Prince is standing up, though, so... We're gonna see a bit of tag team offense. Laying him up against the ropes. This can't be good.
Oh!
Oh! That's not good for...
Oh, William counters. Tried to do a move of his own, but Chris counters as well.
Chris counters. It looked like he was going for that full Nelson drop onto the leg.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, this can't be good for William. He just got rocked with a giant knee. He's getting pinned off of it, too.
1, 2, and
again, Syndicate Prince is there to break it up. But he's getting thrown right back out of the ring. And Chris is hitting him with that attitude adjustment. I think it might be over for the Anarchists.
It's got to be over. 1, 2, 3. You
know,
hate to see it. The anarchists poured their hearts out.
they really tried, but you know, they just ran out of luck.
Not everyone has a happy ending in this game, and we've seen it here just now.
Maybe not every prophecy is supposed to come true.
I don't know why I started it there, but I cut it out. Uh-oh.
Oh, they're in the ring.
This is a little awkward here.
Oh, another slap to start off things.
A big slap right there.
They're fighting in the ring.
They're fighting in the ring. We were told there was commotion backstage.
They probably brought. Oh, she immediately went for that accordion, right?
I'll kick right to the gut.
Oh, pump handle flatliner.
A bell clap.
Oh, bell clap right into a submission. This is where Pasadena does best. She is one of the best technicians in the women's roster.
Will she get her first victory here tonight?
She has not had good luck the past 2 matches she's been in. Neck breaker.
That looked innovative.
That looked like she went for half of it and then just...
Now targeting that arm. Smart by Pasadena, because if she targets that arm, she gets rid of that arm power from Deborah.
Yeah, no arm, no choke slam, and also that sets her up for the Black Widow, and she has that wing clipper.
That is true. A big back fist.
Whatever she was going for, Deborah had it scouted.
I don't know what's going on here.
Should have rolled out because Deborah just left the ring. You gotta wonder if that was planned or if she just did that off instinct.
I think maybe Deborah knew she was going to roll out the ring. And she was just ready for her.
Oh, now after the leg.
But I don't think Deborah is ready for these attacks.
Gets drop kicked and she hits the steel steps on her way down.
You got to be worried she might have a busted head or bloody nose after this.
I don't know. She doesn't look like she's bleeding.
Going for a power bomb?
Power bomb potentially? Yeah, sit out power bomb.
Only
immediate kick out.
Only a 1 though.
1. You know, if it was a little farther on in this match, that could have potentially ended it, but... Oh, just stepping on her. You know, Deborah's not the biggest person, but...
And that sidewalk slam. That's what
that
ended...
big size... That is what ended her last time, wasn't it?
Yeah, but hey, anything could happen now. She's not even going for the cover, just wanting to end this.
She hit the choke slam. Is it over off of the choke slam?
1, 2, and a kick
She kicks out at 2.
You see how quickly Deborah is able to take away all of the agility of her opponents.
Yeah, Pasadena started this matchup strong, and then...
Just it all went downhill after that. After that sidewalk slam, everything just went...
Deborah's calling her up.
But you have to agree, after that sidewalk slam, everything just all went away. But
she caught her with a mid-air power slam.
2. I thought that would have been over. That looked so deadly.
That's impressive.
With no agility, able to pull that off, and the size difference, that is impressive. And the Russian leg sweep.
Russian. I can't speak. Russian leg sweep.
Oh,
snapmare driver, which we've seen her utilize so many times in the past.
Black Widow.
Black Widow. She's going after the arms now.
It doesn't look very effective on Deborah, though.
Yeah, that size difference is coming into factor.
Rolling to the corner, now getting herself up off her feet, just to get brought right back down.
Reverse clothesline, not getting kicked in the spine.
Trying, Palestini is just trying her heart, just
she's
giving
desperately
it her all.
fighting back. Dirty pin!
2. Imagine if it would have ended off that.
Oh, that back elbow and followed it up with an enziguri in the corner. Going right back after the arm. That's a smart decision. Dropping the knee.
She needs to target that arm, or at least get some head damage. Oh, targets that head.
Another knee to the face.
Just
choking her out in the corner.
Just choking the life out of Deborah.
I've said it once, I'll say it before. She's not afraid to do what she has to win.
Cover off the choke. 1, 2, 3.
Oh, she got in front of the ropes, but the ref didn't see it.
The ref didn't see it.
Palestini pulls out a win, but I don't know about that. You already know Deborah's gonna be mad about that.
She's gonna be so upset after this.
Palestini doesn't care though. And the great words of Enzo Amore, whether you win by an inch or by a mile, winning is winning.
And there's no doubt about that. Alright, main event time. Little pre-match respect. We got Delicious versus Christina Sabin once more.
She went for a knee but missed. Christina Sabin catches her with that tornado DDT off the ropes.
Now Delicious picked up a huge victory over Christina Sabin last time.
Sliding flatliner.
What do you think Christina Sabin has to do different to dethrone Delicious's undefeated streak?
Honestly, she had that match won, and then she just lost all of her momentum, so she really needs to try and watch out. If she can keep her agility, then she's got this match won, but as soon as she lets Delicious get her in her grasps, it's immediately over.
Sort of like just now, she tried to possum attack her, but you know, she just knew it was coming. Irish whip, turns it around, schoolboy, kick to the chest.
That's a brutal kick.
Knees to the face. Delicious, instantly crawling up to the ropes.
Oh, she went for a corner drop kick. She failed. So far, it's not.
Is this a vertebraker? Yes, it is. Vertebreakers are so deadly. Oh, a springboard forearm.
There might have even been a clothesline.
Oh, just dropping the fist right on the face. Irish whip, no. Countered.
Be completely honest, do you think that Delicious has to do anything to keep the momentum she's had over the past few weeks?
Not really. She's been a dominant force, but she shouldn't be too confident because her opponents could do any moves to stop her from what she was being capable of.
It's over the second clothesline. Christina tries to hit her with her own power slam.
Looks like something Randy Orton would do.
Calling her up. She just like clapped and summoned her.
Turns into a ball and just rolls over her. But that's possum kick.
Stomp to the arm. Stomp to the gut.
Kick
to the face.
Stomp to
the
arm
again.
She's just targeting everything now.
Elbow drop. See, this is what she needs to try and do, even though Delicious doesn't use a lot of high-flying maneuvers. If she can keep her on the ground, there's no way she's going to be able to use that power factor.
Clothesline right there.
Puts her up on the shoulders.
Christina Sabin showing her strength, but
that's not going to help. A second Blue Thunderbomb, no, it gets countered into a Bulldog. She rolls out to the apron. That's not the smartest decision.
If I was Christina Sabin, I wouldn't let Delicious catch her breath.
Looks like she wasn't trying to let her, and she doesn't get away much. She hits her with a diving Meteora.
Oh, the disrespect. No. We thought this match was going to be about respect. Turns out it's not.
Just stomps her in the face. Picks her up, swinging neck breaker.
More like rolling the dice. What is this now? Elbows. Looks like she was trying to, you know, like, put her on the ropes or something. What is this? Is this a... Ooh.
Oh, Gourd Buster.
Gourd Buster. Here we go. Now taunting. Count of 1.
Another DDT off the ropes.
Another DDT. We've seen one huge upset in the last match with Palestini. Can we see another upset here in this match?
Man, that's crazy. I still can't wrap my head around that. That ref didn't see the ropes break. I think Palestini was blocking the ref's line of view, but...
Either way, a win's a win.
A third DDT off the ropes.
That could cause head trauma over there.
Oh, that tombstone lung blower.
Cover, rope break.
Cover was a rope break.
Not a smart decision.
The ref saw it that time.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it looked like she went for... Yeah, it looked like she went for a discus kick of some sort.
This is where Delicious thrives off of.
Oh, Bulldog!
Springboard Bulldog.
Uh-oh.
This is what she wanted. GG driver.
GG
and
driver.
That foot was directly
her legs
on the
are
ropes.
right on the ropes.
Ref saw that coming. And now
I don't know what she
saw
was
this
going
coming.
for, but she missed. Oh, just drops her on the knee.
Going
right back to the apron.
Big right hand. And now gets caught again with a counter on the apron. Oh, big forearm to the back. Oh. What could Delish? It looked like she was probably going to the top. What is this? Sunset flip!
Lighting her up with the combos. Giant kick.
That dropped Delicious to a knee. What is going to happen now?
She's rebounding off the ropes with a sliding flatline over her a second time.
Going to the top. This could be the moment she wanted.
The coffin. The shooting star. We seen her attempt that last time those two fought, and she failed. She connected with it this time, and
she just threw her right off. Oh, a big knee!
Another bicycle knee.
As soon as Delish got the opportunity,
she went for the finish again and failed.
Anything could happen. Try to go for that. Oh!
That might have just knocked her out.
That could cause
just mounted punches.
You gotta wonder if she's even still in this match. She could be out cold. Delicious with the punches to the gut, and now delivers a knee of her own. But
I do believe we've been pronouncing her name wrong this whole time. I do believe it's Delicious.
Delicious.
Flatliner. Is she going right back up to the top? Will she be able to hit the shooting star a second time for this matchup?
No, she will not.
She fails. Another giant knee. She's lining her up. She finally puts the nail in the coffin. Is it over? She hit that giant knee to the face.
The ref's
The ref's taking his sweet old time.
2. Oh.
I don't know what the ref's doing. I think the ref has a little head trauma.
This seems like a screw job happening. Just taunting her opponent.
Springboard tornado DDT. Actually, that's not a springboard, that's through the ropes. I don't know what I'm saying.
Suicide dive DDT. Count of 2.
Catches it with a clothesline to the back of the head.
Clothesline to the back of the head.
Another flatliner, this time on the
Another
outside.
flatliner.
Went for a forearm.
We thought Christina Sabin had it in this match, but it turns out otherwise. You know what's funny? Delish has been targeting that head this whole match.
Yeah, well, it might be over here. Hey, I think it's over.
I think it's over.
She ended her up with 2 of those last time.
Christina Sabin, she did her best, but 1, 2, 3. But in the end, Delicious or Delicious is still
Delicious, not delicious.
Delicious or whatever you want to call her, whatever name you might want to call her, she still proves she is the one and only victor in S.E.W.
Although what she's doing with her hands is questionable.
We'll see you next time on the pay-per-view Road to Glory.
See you there.